Hey guys, I'm Cecilia Jr. here, aka Mustached Tom, and welcome to my review of Lucky Logan. I know I'm falling far behind on movie reviews as per usual, but I decided to catch up with these next few reviews. So, anyways, we see this man named Jim, or Jimmy, Jimmy Logan, as the Logan name comes from the family. And he's talking to his daughter about some stuff, and we discover that she's good with cars and stuff like that. So we're introduced to another location in California, I believe, where Jimmy is let go from his job. So he travels back to his, I believe, his home place in Virginia, where he's talking to some ladies in the salon for a bit. I think this was meant to establish his relationship with one of the women there. Because I originally wrote in my little notes what was that scene for, because it seemed a little bit unnecessary at the time. Anyways, we see that his wife is, I think it was, she either met someone else or as like her brother that she was just comfortable with, whatever. I don't know which one it was, and I don't think the movie ever explained it, but anyways, Jim goes to this bar where he meets his brother, and they get into this fight with this rich guy. And after that, Jim decides that he wants to commit a crime and steal from the place that just fired him. So we learn a little bit about this apparent Logan family curse. So apparently they have bad luck, at least around this town. It seems like one of those towns where everyone knows everyone. So anyways, they meet this crime guy named, I believe his name was Joe Bang, played by Daniel Craig. So they need him to help them set up for this crime in 5 weeks. And we see some heist prepping. You know, the brother is getting some stuff. The brother with one arm gets arrested by driving into a car. And meanwhile, while that is happening, this sort of side story with the daughter getting ready for this pageant is happening as well. And I will say at this point in time, the pacing at the very beginning up until the heist is pretty darn slow. So it takes a while to get into. Just keep that in mind. I'm sure whoever's seen this movie has already seen it. Again, it's been out for a while. So Jim takes this map, which we see later in the movie, but in the prison that they go to, they have this riot because Daniel Craig was able to essentially get them to get them a part of the plan as well. So the brothers blow up some tech, and then the prisoners take the police hostage, while Daniel Craig's character and the brother with the one arm are going into the place with the into the car underground place. So then they take this garbage chute, and they get this bomb that they customize to go off. Then the money is taken, and the brother's arm gets stuck inside there. I think that was to establish something, but I'm not sure what it was. But anyways, they put the money in these garbage cans, or these garbage bags, I should say, and the the cage that they're trying to get out of won't open for the trio brothers of Daniel Craig's character. He has like these two brother characters that join the heist, and the brother and I believe it was Craig who get into the fire trucks to get back to the prison, so that it seems like nothing happened. That while the father returns to the pageant show to make sure his alibi is all set, The rich guy tells this FBI lady everything, and she doesn't believe him. And everything, like, from all the other characters sort of just downplays, like, the actual heist itself. And apparently, like, the money was taken back, but that never really seemed like the case. So eventually we see that Jim's brother does get out. And we see the FBI lady asking the warden a few questions, again downplaying the heist, because I guess they expected that the warden would act a certain way, and he kind of played into it. So we see that Daniel Craig's character is let out. And then it does the typical heist routine where it shows like these little bits of stuff that we didn't see happen on screen, or it was sort of like hidden away. And I'm not gonna lie, some of the stuff seemed pretty vague. I never really understood like every aspect of the heist, and usually this is the part where you're supposed to understand what, every nook and cranny of the heist. So that bit seemed a little bit off. The usual heist, I would sort of say heist, setup, I guess, is that you're supposed to show every little detail so oh, that's how they pulled it off. I still don't understand how they pulled this off. Like, that's the problem with this movie, at least at the end. The heist does have some interesting elements in it, but as I said, just not every part fits together for me anyways. So everyone who's involved gets paid, and then they meet up at the bar in the end, and that's essentially the movie. So it has a bit of a slow pace, and not every element of the heist makes, at least to me, makes 100% sense. And I suppose the acting was good enough, but I don't know, it was just a little bit too slow and a little bit too, like, some parts are just seemed a little unfinished. But I would give this movie a 6 out of 10. It was enjoyable enough, but it had a few more issues than I was expecting to see, especially from the person who made Ocean's 11, 12, and 13, as it says on the poster. These sort of heist-based movies, so you would think someone who already has the knowledge of this would, knowledge of the setup would have the good setups here, but it just, again, to me, it kind of fell apart. Anyways, that's my review of Lucky Logan, and if you enjoyed it, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, everyone, bye!